Let me ask you something. How many hours today have you been sitting? Think about it. Really count. You wake up, sit for breakfast, 20 minutes, drive to work, sitting. 40 minutes, at your desk all morning. 3 hours straight, maybe 4, lunch break, sitting. 30 minutes, afternoon at your desk, another 3 to 4 hours, drive home, sitting. 40 minutes, dinner at the table, sitting. 30 minutes, evening on the couch. Watching TV, 2 to 3 hours, total 9 to 11 hours of sitting every single day. And here's what nobody told you. That sitting is destroying your blood flow, compressing your pelvic arteries, reducing circulation to your penis by 30 to 40% or more. Hi everyone. I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes, a vascular and sexual health specialist, and today I'm going to show you how prolonged sitting is silently killing your erectile function, not through disease, not through aging, through simple mechanical compression and vascular damage. That happens hour by hour, day by day, year after year. Stay with me, because I'm going to explain exactly what's happening, why it's so dangerous, and what you can do, starting today, to reverse the damage. Let me explain what happens when you sit for hours. Mechanism 1. Pelvic arterial compression. When you sit, your body weight presses down on the arteries and veins that run through your pelvis. These vessels supply blood to your penis. Sitting compresses them, like stepping on a garden hose. Blood flow slows dramatically. One study using Doppler ultrasound showed that sitting reduces pelvic blood flow by up to 40%. That's not minor, that's massive. And most men sit 9 to 11 hours daily without realizing the cumulative damage. Mechanism 2. Blood pooling. When you sit, blood pools in your lower body, your legs, your pelvic region. This pooling creates stagnant circulation, increasing inflammation and oxidative stress. Over time, this damages endothelial cells, the lining of blood vessels, impairing their ability to dilate and respond. Mechanism 3. Arterial stiffness. Prolonged sitting reduces nitric oxide production. Without regular movement, your blood vessels don't receive the signals to stay flexible and responsive. They stiffen, like muscles that never get used. Stiff arteries cannot deliver blood efficiently. Mechanism 4. Metabolic dysfunction. Sitting all day impairs insulin sensitivity, increases triglycerides, raises blood pressure, promotes abdominal fat accumulation. All of these directly damage your vascular system and erectile capacity. It's a perfect storm of destruction. The science on this is overwhelming. A major 2025 study published in Scientific Reports analyzed data from thousands of American men found that screen-based sitting, more than 2 hours daily, was associated with 32% higher risk of erectile dysfunction, odds ratio of 1.32, p-value less than 0.0001, highly statistically significant, and that's just 2 hours. Most men sit 5 times that amount. Another study found each additional hour of sedentary behavior increases men's health problems by 16%, 16% per hour. Compound that over 8 to 10 hours daily, and you're looking at massive cumulative damage. Research from Japan showed men with type 2 diabetes who reported longer sitting times had significantly higher rates of erectile dysfunction. The connection held even after adjusting for other risk factors. A 2023 study on physical activities and ED found that sedentary behavior was one of the strongest independent predictors of erectile problems, stronger than many traditional risk factors. The mechanism is clear, the evidence is overwhelming. Sitting destroys erectile function. Let me tell you about Mitchell. 56 years old, software engineer. Mitchell worked from home, sat at his desk 8 to 10 hours daily. His erectile function had been declining for 2 years. He tried supplements, changed his diet. Nothing helped. Then, during an appointment, I asked about his typical day. Mitchell described. Sitting all morning, working through lunch at his desk, sitting all afternoon. Then, sitting on the couch evenings, I calculated. 10 to 12 hours daily, I explained. Your chair is killing your erectile function. Mitchell was skeptical, but agreed to make changes. He set a timer. Every hour he stood, walked around. Did squats. For 5 minutes. He got a standing desk. Alternated sitting and standing. Throughout the day, 6 weeks later, Mitchell called, said erectile function had improved noticeably. 12 weeks later, nearly back to normal. Mitchell told me, I had no idea. Something so simple was destroying me. Then there's Ralph, 62 years old, long-haul truck driver. Ralph sat 8 to 12 hours daily, behind the wheel. His erectile function was severely impaired. I explained the sitting connection. Ralph couldn't change careers, but he changed his habits. Every 90 minutes, he pulled over, walked around his truck, did stretches, 5 to 10 minutes. At home, he limited sitting. Stayed active, walked daily. 8 weeks later, Ralph reported. Significant improvement, he said. I thought it was just aging, but it was my job, slowly killing my function. So what's the solution? Not to never sit, that's impractical, but to interrupt sitting. With regular movement, research shows 160 minutes weekly of moderate to vigorous exercise. About 40 minutes 4 times weekly. Significantly reduces erectile problems in sedentary men, but beyond dedicated exercise, you need movement breaks. Throughout your day, the optimal frequency. Every 30 to 60 minutes, stand up, move for 5 minutes, this interrupts. The compression cycle. Restores blood flow. Prevents pooling. What counts as movement? Walking around your office. Squats at your desk. Stretching. Climbing stairs. Standing and shifting weight. Anything that gets you out of the sitting position and activates your muscles. Studies show even 2-minute movement breaks every 30 minutes significantly improve vascular function. You don't need long workouts. You need frequent interruptions. To sitting, one of the most effective interventions is a standing desk, but you can't just stand all day instead. The goal is alternation, sitting and standing, throughout the day. Optimal pattern. Sit for 30 minutes. Stand for 30 minutes. Repeat all day. Or, sit for 45 minutes. Stand for 15 minutes. This keeps blood moving, prevents compression, maintains vascular responsiveness. When standing, don't lock your knees. Shift your weight. Move slightly. Keep circulation active. If a standing desk isn't possible, use a high counter, a filing cabinet, anything to work at. Standing height for portions of your day. Set alarms on your phone every 30 to 60 minutes. Reminder to change position. Here's your exact protocol. During work hours, every 30 to 60 minutes, stand up, walk around, do 10 bodyweight squats, or climb stairs for 2 minutes. Use a standing desk, if available. Alternate sitting and standing. Take phone calls standing. Walk during meetings when possible. At lunch, go for a 10 to 15-minute walk. Before eating, after work, avoid sitting immediately. When you get home, take a 15-minute walk, or do yard work. Before settling in, limit evening screen time, no more than 2 hours. Sitting on the couch, stand up during commercials or between shows. Before bed, 10 minutes of stretching, or light movement. Weekend strategy, be intentionally active. Hiking, gardening, sports, projects that keep you moving. The goal, reduce total sitting time to 6 hours or less daily. Break up remaining sitting with frequent movement. Track your progress. Use a fitness tracker or phone app. Monitor sitting time. Set movement goals. Gentlemen, I want you to understand the urgency of this right now. As you watch this, if you're sitting, your pelvic arteries are being compressed. Blood flow to your penis is reduced by 30 to 40%. Multiply that times 9 to 11 hours daily, times 365 days yearly, times years or decades. The damage compounds. Research proves. Sitting more than 2 hours daily, screen-based activity, increases ED risk by 32%. Men who sit 8 to 10 hours face exponentially higher risk. But here's the good news. Mitchell, at 56, changed his sitting habits. 6 weeks later, noticeable improvement. Ralph, at 62, despite driving for work, made movement a priority. 8 weeks later, significant recovery. The damage is reversible. If you act now, starting today, right now, set a timer for 30 minutes. When it goes off, stand up, move for 5 minutes, get a standing desk or create one. Alternate positions all day. Exercise 40 minutes. 4 times weekly minimum. Walk after meals. Stretch before bed. Reduce evening screen time. Track your sitting hours. Set a goal. 6 hours or less daily. Give your vascular system 6 to 8 weeks to recover. Notice the improvements. Energy, erectile function, overall health. Your chair has been silently destroying you, but you have the power to stop the damage. Starting right now, if this video revealed a silent killer in your life, hit that thumbs up button, share it with someone who sits all day, and drop a comment below. How many hours daily are you sitting? Subscribe to this channel because I'm here to expose the hidden threats to your sexual health. Critical disclaimer: this information is educational. Consult your healthcare provider for personalized advice, especially if you have pre-existing vascular conditions. This is not medical advice. I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes, reminding you that every hour sitting steals function, but every hour moving restores it. Choose wisely. Take care, gentlemen. Until next time.